be 8 patties would be there inside, 3 beef, 3 chicken, 2 vegetarian, and 2 basket of chili cheese fries, and 2 glasses of soda. And the beat time is 15 minutes. You beat it in 15 minutes, we owe you 100 dirhams. You lose, we take the 100 dirhams.
Right.
That's going to be a challenge.
Cool, let's do it. I'll do it. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, we shine like stars. Oh yeah, we shine.
This is how far I got. I finished the whole burger. I could not stomach the rest of that. I finished 1 full chips and half of one left. So altogether I did pretty well, didn't I, Holly?
Not too bad. You could have done it if you had more time, probably.
Yeah, easy. If I had 5 more minutes, I'd have done it. Holly, I'm gonna be sick as soon as I get home. So yeah, I did a food challenge today. It's probably not the most clever thing I've ever done, especially when I'm trying to get, you know, into shape and that. And I'm doing gym vlogs, and then next vlog you see I'm eating friggin' 8 patties, 2 cheese fries. I don't know, man. I saw it online and I thought it'd be good content for the vlog, as well as seeing if I could beat the challenge. I was interested to see if I could beat the challenge. I thought that I could do it. I was quite confident I could do it. I wanted to get a quick power nap in before I went to work, but no luck, unfortunately. Had a lot of emails to answer, and dealing with obviously the new house and everything, so it took some time away from. 1 second. Get out of focus again. Come on, lad. So it took some time away from me having a power nap, unfortunately. So it is where it is. But come on, lad. Here we go, lads. Here we go. Oh shit, we got the big boy here. Look at that thing. Look at that beauty. Right there. Look at that. Look at there. Damn. Just waiting for you to get busy right now. I'm at the Burj Khalifa. By the way, how many of you guys are here always talking about, you know, not you guys in general, but you know, people in general saying, yeah, I got Jordan 3s, Jordan 9s, Jordan 12s, Jordan 50s, Jordan 20s, Jordan sneakers. How many of you have got the Jordan snapbacks though? Balling. Just thought I'd put it out there. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it, you know what I'm saying? Take it or leave it. Focus is getting a bit better on this, but still, it's still messing with my emotions. But the quality is nuts, innit? What is this ring doing? What? Come here, you bastard. There you go. Check out the view, brother. Check out the view. Oh, there's a big fucking green plant taking over the screen, but I'm at the Burj, baby. I'm at the Burj. It's a good exclusive location, this, man. It's a nice location. I wouldn't mind shooting here at some point. Definitely gonna shoot it when I shoot the next ambition video, which is gonna be in probably after Ramadan. This one I just do a bit of a pause. Instagram is at FNDTV, don't forget FNDTV for life, bro, for life. And there's this one here. What's going on, people? It's been a while since I Snapchatted, but this deserves a quick Snapchat. Oh shit, fucking hell, oh shit. If you're not on my Snapchat or my Instagram, make sure you get on there. Decent, bro, decent.
I'm begging you to go. Call your name 2 or 3 times. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. I'm feeling in my pride is a woman. Cause I know I don't understand. Just like you love you do it, no It's the kind of beat that keep the kind of it's the kind of it's the kind of beat that keep it going.
One guy, he talk about one. And he think I'm taking you don't know nothing about it. I know I
can The guys who want to run that event are good guys, man. It's funny because there's 2 guys mainly in my whole career who I've met who at first didn't like me or didn't want to work with me or just didn't want to know me in general. One of them is this guy who owns this event, who runs this event, and the other one is the guy who used to own Supper Club, or used to run Supper Club, yeah? I'm not going to say the names because it's just putting them on blast. But those 2 guys, one who used to run Supper Club and the one who runs these events at Armani, when I first met them both, they didn't want to know me. They used to ignore me, blank me, diss me, brush me off, basically make me feel like shit, you know what I mean? Like the guy who runs events at Armani and stuff here now, he's a good guy, man. We're really close, you know, really close kind of friends now, you know what I mean? He's really supportive of me in everything I do. He's a good guy. He shows me a lot of love whenever I see him. But when I first met him was when he was the first guy to bring Rick Ross to the UAE, I think. Yeah, he brought him. He did a big concert with him, and then did a big after party with him. He was the first guy to bring Rick Ross to this country. Rick Ross has now been to the country about 3 or 4 times, but he was the first one to bring him here. It's like, you know, it was a big deal at the time. Just like how when whoever brought Drake to this country, you know, whoever brought Drake out, that was a big deal as well. But they didn't even do that well with it. Like this guy really did a good job with Rick Ross. It was sell out at the concert, it was sell out at the club. Anyway, at the time I was VIP room was one of my clients. Obviously that's one of the clients that I lost a couple of months back or like a year back, when they got someone who was like, you know, charged like 5% of what I charge, he charged. So there was no way out of it really. I was going to lose them because they came to me. I said I told you guys at the time anyway. I said to you guys, one of my clients come to me and said, these guys have offered this much, can you match it or do less, or we're gonna have to get with him instead. And I wasn't willing to go down to that ridiculous price It's like, for example, like if I charge £1,000 for a video, right? I'm charging £1,000, I'm doing loads of videos for them and they're happy with them, everything. And all of a sudden they go, somebody said they do it for £100. So you've got to drop your price from £1,000 to £100, or we're going to get this guy instead. So that was one of them situations. They put me in a corner, and you can't put boy in a corner, bruv. You can't put boy in a corner because he'll go fucking sporadic. Anyway, so yeah, it's funny because when I first met this guy, who I'm on about right now, he brought Rick Ross out, and they were at Virgin Megastore, which is where a lot of big event promoters take their artists for like a bit of a promotion, because they get Virgin Megastore helps get big crowds in, and then they can do like a big competition or a giveaway or a signing or a photo, like a meet and greet kind of thing, and then it builds a lot of hype. And they always do it at the one in Morley Emirates. I hate Morley Emirates, but the Virgin Megastore there is a good store. It's a nice big store, so you can do like something nice like there, you know. I filmed 50 Cent there as well. If you see the video of that, 50 Cent came down and I filmed him at that Virgin Megastore as well, the same Virgin Megastore. Anyway, so when I first met him, I was like, I said, you know, listen, I'll do a video for you, this and that. He's like, nah, I'm alright, thanks, I'm good, thanks. And I think it was something to do, it was more to do with trust issues and like not knowing who the hell I was, more than just dissing me, you know what I mean? But like, obviously he kept seeing my work, you know what I mean? And this is what I always say to you guys, like, everybody might just brush you off, but if you keep working hard and make them have to sit up and take note and recognise you and see you, you know what I mean? Make sure that they see you. So I kept working and working and working. I didn't think about any of these guys. I just kept working hard and working hard and working hard, and they came to me there after a bit and they said, yo, listen, I've seen you work, you're killing it, man, you know what I mean? You know, I want to work with you. And that's happened several times. So obviously it's a surefire way. If you just forget about everything else and just keep working hard, everything will fall into your lap. Just like there's an event, there's a venue called Blue Marlin. When I first came to this country, I did 3 videos for free for them guys, because they said they're not going to pay for videos ever. They said they never pay for videos. They said never have, never will. So I did 3 videos for free for them guys. And during one of the events that I filmed, that's when one of the lasers hit my camera and it broke one of my cameras. The other camera that I broke was hit by a laser at Supper Club, right? Anyway, so I filmed 3 events with them, and then I wanted to get paid, obviously, and said, "No, we're good, thanks." So, anyways, I've left them now for like the past 2 years. I'm not even been down or anything, but that is still, after 2 years, the biggest beach club event. Everything in like, it's always rammed with the most like stylish, you know, it people, you know, it crowd. It's got everybody goes to Blue Marlin. It's like one of those places like anybody goes, everybody goes. It's crazy. So I spoke with one of the guys, you know, and they saw my work as well. Recently, they messaged me saying, "Yo, we've seen your work. It's getting crazy. It's getting sick. Quality is nuts." And yeah, I've signed a deal with them. Well, I'm not signed. Like, pretty much we're about to sign. You know, they're getting the contract ready right now. We've sorted out terms and conditions. We've sorted out money. Everything's sorted. All I've got to do is sign off now. And the first event is on the 1st of May at Blue Marlin. It's a big event with a big house. They're a big house venue, so they're doing a big house event. And yeah, so it just shows, man. And then finally, going back to what I said before, the other guy, he's from London. He's a football agent, you know, part of the time. At the other time, obviously, he does events and, you know, he runs like clubs and all that kind of shit. Anyway, in London, when I was first started doing events in London, like I started off filming in Leeds, obviously Leeds and Bradford. Then Manchester promoters saw my videos. They called me over to Manchester, and then I was filming in Manchester for ages. And then London promoters saw my videos from Manchester and called me over to London. So when I was in London, I was filming in Mayfair and all that kind of shit, and I was bumping into all these celebrities I never even imagined I'd ever bump into them before. You know what I mean? Like big, massive footballers for like proper, like Chelsea, Manchester United, and Arsenal, all in football. I'm not big on football, but if I see a football player, I'm like, whoa. Anyway, so, and obviously other celebrities, like, you know, I saw everybody when I was in London. London's crazy. And oh man, I've got some stories from London. I'll tell you, I should do a video just telling you guys about the stories. Like, I used to get the train, because I was a bit broke back then, man. I used to get the train, because I never ever took money from my parents. I'm proud of that fact. Like, I don't like taking money from my parents, and they get a bit upset when I say that because they feel like I don't need them, and obviously they feel like they're not needed. They are needed. I need my parents. My mum and dad are really important in my life, but I've not taken money off my parents since I was about 16. Like, I refuse to take money off them. I refuse to ask them for money. I refuse to ask them for any help or assistance or anything. I want to work hard and be able to give everything to them now. They looked after me for enough years and gave me money for enough years. Like, I'm not gonna ask them for any more money now. You know what I mean? It's like done. So I've not asked for any money. I never will now till the day I die. That's the last resort. I'd rather go to some debt collector and ask him for a frigging loan than ask my mum and dad for a penny. It's just how I am. I don't know why I'm like that. I just am. It just feels immoral of me to do it. So anyway, going back to the story. Sorry. I used to get the train down from Leeds to London, which used to take it used to take like 2 or 3 hours. Or was it 2 hours? I think it was. I used to set off from Leeds at about 5 or 6 p.m. at night. Go straight down to Leeds. Obviously, if you're not from the UK, Leeds is like a small city in the north of England. It's like if you say Manchester, for example, it's car drive. It'll take an hour up north to get to where I'm from. So you know, and then you got to go from where I'm from. You got to go straight down south, past Manchester, past everything else, down to London. So it takes in a car it takes a minimum of 3 hours. On the train I think it took 2 hours. I'm sure it took 2 hours. So anyway, and it's expensive. A train, it's like, it used to be like £150 or something. But I never wanted to drive down there. I wasn't confident to drive down to London. I wasn't happy. I didn't want to, you know, even think about driving down to London. I mean, later on in my career I did, but starting off when I first got to London, I just got a train. But the problem was, I'd have to get the train to the train station, and then to get to the club, I didn't want to spend too much money on a taxi. And I wouldn't, like, not normal people with a bit of money, you know, and a bit of sense would go early, book a hotel room, chill in the hotel room, then go to the event, come back to the hotel room, sleep, wake up next day, you know, have a continental breakfast, and then go get a frigging train back to Leeds again, you know what I mean? But me, because I'm a fucking ruthless bastard, and I didn't want to spend any money, I used to get the train at 6 p.m, get to London about an hour before the club starts, get a taxi or I used to get like a, if I was really fed up and shit, I didn't want to get the tube, I'd get the train from the train station, taxi from the train station to the club, and it cost me like a bomb, right? And then I used to, you know, film whatever, or most of the time, like 90% of the time, I used to get, son of a bitch, I used to get the tube, which I hated. I still to this day hate the tube. I'm never in my life going to go on the metro. There's metro in Dubai that everybody frigging brags on about. Like, I don't like public transport at all. Like, as far as I go is taking a plane, because I have to. I don't want to take a boat. I don't want to take a frigging train. I don't want to take a taxi. I don't want to take a flipping bus. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't, like, if I went back to UK now, I'd rather frigging hitchhike than get a frigging train. Do you understand? Like, anyway, I've got all up. I just want to get my point across. So anyway, I used to I've told this freaking long story now. Sorry, people, but I'm driving home. So it's like if I don't do this, I'll fall asleep probably. So anyway, so yeah, I used to get the train and then usually get the tube from the train station. There's a train station from the tube. There's a tube from the train station. You used to go downstairs and then get a little ticket, and then it'll take you to wherever. So anyway, the story is pretty funny, man. I always used to tell this story back in the day. And anyway, I used to go to get the tube to the area where the club was, go in the club and start filming and everything. Film till about 4 in the morning, come out, and then I used to have to get the tube back to the train station. I mean, again, very rarely I'd get a taxi, but most time I got a tube. But the problem is, the train station didn't open till about 7, I think it was, in the morning. It wasn't a 24-hour train station. It wasn't, unfortunately. And it was always, that was one thing. Second thing, when it did open, it was always freezing inside, and I used to always sit there and shake and shiver because I'm so tired that my body can't heat itself up. It was just totally cold. Like, no matter, I was wearing big jackets, scarves, gloves, hats, everything, and I was still shaking and shivering. My teeth were chattering, and I couldn't get warm, I couldn't get hot, because my body was so tired that it would just, I don't know the scientificness about it, but it wouldn't ever get warm. I used to always be shivering for hours before the train came. As soon as I got on the train, I was alright. I just fell asleep on the train. But anyway, I remember this one time this one time really, this was like kind of like a moment for me where, like, I've had little moments throughout my whole career where I've just had to stop and think, you know, is this worth it? You know, what am I going to do? Like, you know, you can look back on this at some point. Like every little step I've gone, there's always been a certain defining moment where I've said to myself, you're going to look back on this one day and you'll be like, yeah, that was worth it. That was worth it. And this is one of them, right? And this got me, I was honestly, when I did this, I was emotional at the time, and I'm not going to get emotional now, but it's emotional thinking about it because it was a difficult time for me. Even though it's daft, I should have just done the normal thing and book a hotel or something, but I wanted to save, I'm like a Jew, I wanted to save every penny. So I leave the club, right, and I start walking towards the tube station. So I'm walking towards the tube station, and the railings, they've got like these railings which are closed because the tube station isn't 24 hours, neither is the train station in London, right? So I get there and I'm freezing already. As soon as I walk out the club, I'm freezing, and the tube station isn't open. They've got those, like, you know, those old-fashioned elevator doors that used to close, like those little like it's like fencing, and it kind of expands and compresses, like, you know, them like shutter doors. You know what I'm talking about? Metal things. They had those on it, like, so basically it's locked up until they open it. I think they open the tube station at about 7 as well, or 6 or 7. So I'm stood there like 4 AM, and I realised something, that the tube station, in winter especially, the tube station downstairs in the basement is very, very hot, right? I don't know why, it's just hot. There's no AC down there. It's like a car park in Dubai. It's just hot all the time, right? So I'm stood there at the top of these railings, and there's like 2 homeless guys laying down in front of this railing where I'm stood. So I'm standing with 2 homeless guys, and I'm wondering why. And then I realised they've made that their spot, their bed for the night, because the heat coming up from the tube station through those railings is heat. So it's like cozy for them. It's making them a nice cozy, well, as much as cozy as it can be anyway, bed on the street for the night. And you know, that first of all was already it made me a bit emotional, thinking these poor guys have somehow thought of this freaking heat source from the tube station, come up, and they were sleeping like babies, both of them, but next to me, and I sat down on the floor next to them, and I was waiting. I was using the heat as well because I was freezing and shivering, and I remember waiting there for like 3 hours till they opened those gates, and then I went downstairs, got the first tube to the train station, and the train station was just opened as well, and my train used to always get delayed, so it used to be like 2 or 3 hours wait again when I got to the train station. I remember I used to always eat, so I didn't fall asleep and miss my train. I used to always do that. You know, most likely my phone died, or I didn't want to use the alarm for some reason. I don't remember what it was, but I always used to get food and eat just to keep myself awake and to try and get myself warm, or, you know, make myself feel a bit more awake, because I was literally like beyond tired at that point. Like I'm kind of used to it now. Like my body's used to it, even though I look really tired now, and I'm really tired. I've got enough energy to talk to you guys like this. You know what I mean? Back then, I was like this. I was not used to it. I was like a young kid. I was not used to that kind of shit. So I used to buy like all kind of food, like sandwiches, crisps, chocolates. I used to buy like they have like these little, they're like this thing at the train station and airports and like bus stations called Upper Crust. It's like a sandwich shop. Obviously they then got it in the UAE or, you know, America and stuff like that, but it's in the UK and yeah, mainly only in the UK. It's called Upper Crust, and it's like a breakfast shop, kind of like Pret La Manger, I guess. They do breakfast, don't they? Anyway, it's like posh. It's like posh-ish breakfast, like you know, omelette and freaking cheese croissant or some shit, you know what I mean? So I used to buy stuff like that and then just sit there munching out, and just like totally, like, just every second went past I'd be like, please come on, hurry up. And I remember every time we used to get on that train, I used to get like, oh man, the feeling of like, it's just an amazing feeling, getting on the comfy seats and falling asleep, and then, you know, anyway. So yeah, that's the story, people. I mean, that's just a small part of the grind that I've put in to get to where I am right now, man. And like, I don't like boasting about it, because obviously it isn't a nice thing to do. If you've achieved something, you shouldn't boast about it, because it's not done, you know what I mean? I'm not boasting about it. I really do like to put it across because I know for a fact that people that are watching my vlogs have either been through difficult times, are going through difficult times, or are inevitably gonna go through difficult times. And I just want to be like that kind of, you know, arm around each and every one of you that go through that shit, and just let you know that honestly, I've been through a lot of shit and I'm alright now, man, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go through more shit, guaranteed. I'm only 25 years old. I'm gonna go through a lot more shit, and there's obviously just general stuff like losing family members is gonna kill me. It's gonna absolutely kill me because I'm a big family guy. I wish I wasn't, but I am a huge family guy. And let's say family man, just make me think of friggin' Steve Griffin. Is it Steve? Not Steve Griffin. What am I about? What's his name? Peter Griffin. Stupid bastards. It's making me think of Peter Griffin's him. I'm a big family guy. Anyway, I'm a big family man. Like, I like my family, and family means the most to me in the world. So, you know, losing those kind of, you know, losing family members is gonna destroy me. You know, difficulty with, you know, any hurdles I've got to come up with when it comes to business in the future, money, bills, all the usual stuff. But then there's other stuff as well, like stuff in myself. Like, everybody thinks that I for years now, everybody thinks that I've been rich and I've been doing really well, I'm successful and I'm living the dream and everything. And on the outside and on, you know, materialistic shit, that's probably true. For a long time I'm living in Dubai for the past 2.5 years and supporting myself, working for myself, you know what I mean? So I haven't had it tough. A lot of people have had it a lot tougher than me, and I've been alright, but mentally, and like, yeah, mentally mainly, I've not been alright, man. Hence why I put so much weight on, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to always revert back to it, but like, there's a reason why I put a lot of weight on, and it's because I comfort ate to give myself some sort of comfort through difficult times, which were destroying me emotionally and mentally. But on the outside, I looked alright because I kept on working hard, and the results came quickly. Like, I've done stuff in 2.5 years which people haven't done in 8-9 years that they've been here. I'm making more money than people are doing. I'm making more money at my age. I've only been here for 2.5 years, and there's people who are 30, 31, 32, 33, all the way up to 40, 45, 50, working their bollocks off, and like, they've been here for like 9-10 years, and then they're making shit all, you know what I mean? Like, now with my new venture, like, me and my dad were chatting, me and my dad were joking online and stuff like that, because I said I'm gonna be looking for an accountant for my business, and my dad's an accountant, and he goes, oh, I want to apply, and he was only joking about it. But what he gets paid from his job, I literally could pay him double his wage that he makes in the UK, and he could work for me over here. But that's not, I mean, obviously I'm not, that's just, I was thinking it in a jokey way, like, as in a, yeah, imagine if I hired my dad. Like, I never do that kind of shit. Like, I had a friend in the UK who was like, he came into some money, and he bought himself a cafe, like a greasy spoon cafe, for like a dirty little cafe, like a breakfast bar, and he made his mum cook everything, like, and he didn't pay her. He just said, oh, business is going slow at the minute, you know. He made his mum slave around in the kitchen all day, cooking up eggs and frigging sausages and toast and beans and freaking mushrooms, hash browns, for all these different builders and workers and school people and you know, all these early risers that live around the area and shit. They just come down to this greasy spoon cafe, and his mum was the one in the freaking kitchen cooking away. So I'd never ever do that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, that's what kind of stage I'm at the moment. And again, I'm not boasting, I'm just saying, like, it's something that I'm proud of and stuff, but it's just like, you know, I'm just talking reality when I say that you're going to go through some difficult times, and I'm not trying to be like a wise guy and be all like, oh, I've got all the wisdom and shit. I'm sure you all know that you've either you've been through it, you're going through it now, or you're going to go through it at some point. You know that. But I'm just trying to be like a supportive kind of like friend, really. Even though you guys don't really, you know me on a personal level, like, you know, like a lot of people I don't see, you know what I mean. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just ranting on right now. I'm not far from home now, so I've been talking for a while. So anyway, I'm going to put all this in the vlog anyway. If you don't like it, skip through it all. If you do want to sit down and actually have a, you know, heart to heart, then go ahead. You know, I'm just talking what's on my mind. Literally, not thinking about what I'm saying before I say it, which is a bit silly. I'm not contemplating. I'm not taking anything back. I'm not going to cut any of this out. I'm just going to put it all in raw footage, all in right at the end of the vlog, and hopefully, you know, you'll all enjoy it. But yeah, let me know what you think about this stuff anyway. If you prefer to have it more like music and montages, or if you prefer to have it more real life, you know, but a bit more choppy and edited nicer, or if you just prefer it how it is right now, where I mix it up all together and have a heart to heart every now and again with you guys, just talking my mind. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think, what you all prefer, and obviously what I get back, I'll do. The feedback I get back, obviously you got to see what the people want and give the people what they want. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna end it there, people. I'm pretty tired now. I'm almost home. I think I've spoken enough tonight. I don't really want to go on about anything else and get started on more stories and then be telling you guys all this other bullshit. But I don't know, man. Knackered. I can't wait to get in. I might leave this vlog and edit it tomorrow morning first thing, because right now I'm pretty shattered and this thing's gone blurry. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the vlog today, people. That freaking food in the morning that I had this afternoon was disgusting, and I thought I could finish it though, man. Like, come on, 8 patties, no problem. 2 chili cheese fries, no problem, man. Like, I don't understand why I didn't kill it, but maybe it was off day for me or something. Two definite factors was because it was every patty was absolutely boiling hot, fresh out the freaking oven, fresh out the frying pan, straight into the fryer, whatever it's called, fire. And then obviously the cheese that they poured onto the cheese chili nachos was horrible sauce. It was like a cheese sauce, but it was horrible, man. It made the whole thing taste like shit. And then obviously the chicken, there were 2 chicken patties, and then there was like 4 friggin' big thick beef ones, and then there were like 2 vegetarian ones, which were like had like peas and carrots and friggin' sweet corn in. So I don't know, man. It just wasn't very nice. It was difficult to eat, but I think I did quite well. So anybody else who comes to Dubai, if they want to try it out, make sure you go and take a video of yourself doing it. And if you win, you get 100 dirhams. You get your picture on the wall of fame, and then you get a t-shirt as well. They gave me a t-shirt anyway because of my effort today, which is good. So I'll give it to Holly. She can wear it for like bed and shit. And yeah, if you do come to Dubai, you want to go try that out, they've got them all over the place. So just Google it and see which location you want to go to, which location is nearest to you guys and everything. And then yeah, let me know how you get on. And don't forget to mention F&D to them guys. Like I wasn't like, I didn't go out today like a special thing, which like they didn't pay me or all that. I just went down and did it. I'm not trying to promote them or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, if you do go try it out, then make sure you do let me know how you get on, and let me know who sent you or how you found out about the place, because then obviously it gives me more kind of like, of like a big rep with people if people find out that I've got like, you know, influence on people doing stuff and that. Anyway, I'm fucking falling asleep here, so I'll be on in about 5-10 minutes. But yeah, other than that, today's vlog's pretty much done. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, you know, drop some comments below, people. Let me know what's cracking, what's popping, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another episode of My Abu Dhabi Life. Biggest video blogger in the UAE, mashallah, thank God. Yeah, I appreciate all your support, people. Leave a comment, check out links below, subscribe, share, spread the word, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, yeah? Safe.
Whoa, I came up, that's all me. Now I'm lying my whole team around. FND told me hold it down. These waste mans don't understand, man. I'm on my grind and you wonder why I shout live or on every song. Cause no MC can do it like me. Try do it like me, like whoa.